Took you down to the little place by the river. Going down, 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 down.
Hello, this is a student reporter, June.
And I am Mala from the US. You are going to explain the video and the present state of the ecosystem.
So, what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather and landscape, work together to form a bubble of life.
And how can you explain the present state of the ecosystem? And we will define the present state of the ecosystem as an emergency.
The reason is because of declining biodiversity. In the last half century, we lost 70% of animals and plants in total. Almost 20% of Amazon disappeared. Freshwater wildlife population have experienced an 81% decline, and 90% of seabirds are estimated to have fragmented plastics on their stomach, which was 5% in 1960.
If the decline continues in the future constantly, few plant species pool will dominate on this earth, which we call the destruction of the ecosystem. Don't you think the word emergency and destruction of the ecosystem match nicely?
These biodiversity issues have been reported in academic media and alerted by ecologists, but many people are unaware of this problem.
So, in this place and at this moment, we will discuss and take a step forward to the most urgent and serious issue for mankind and the earth.
Going to the back in the video, the keyword we said is life. The word life is continuous with nature. Human existence and life cannot be separated from nature. Nature made us live, makes us live, and will make us live.
In specific content, we try to illustrate the condition without the plant pollinator. Some people might think that.
What? Plant pollinators. There's more decisive reason for the destruction like habitual loss and tropical deforestation.
So, we contacted an expert in bio and environmental science. What are the most urgent environmental issues that we are facing?
Hi, this is Fernando from Brazil, and I'm an ecologist at the Brazil Ecology Research Institute.
Rising issue about biodiversity is insect pollinators. Although the pollination issues are unfamiliar, because almost all flower pollination is dependent on the insect pollinator, we cannot neglect the influence of pollination. 41% of the insects in the world declined, and in 2016, the US classified the honeybee as an endangered species. This declination is 8 times faster compared with other animals. If we cannot break this crisis, most of the food on the earth will disappear in a few decades. The sixth mass extinction is related to the extinction of insects. Also, we cannot ignore the economic impact. The rise in demand and decline in supply will lead to resource depletion. But a more serious issue is that we do not have any technology that substitutes pollinator. If humankind tries to replace insects, we should also handle the enormous cost. The current value of honeybee pollination is $265 billion. So if the honeybee were to become extinct, we would have a loss of $265 billion. There are three main factors for insect declination, which are pesticide, infectious disease, and electromagnetic waves. For one thing, pesticides, it is because of the neonicotinoid. Because neonicotinoid is a pesticide with nicotine, it is more toxic to insects than other pesticides. In 2018, the EU banned neonicotinoid in agriculture use, but still other countries use this pesticide. The most crucial factor, the infectious disease, is not because of humans. Sackbird disease, which is the most crucial for the decline, have killed numbers of insects.
Thank you for your answering.
And the next question is how can the current environmental issue be best addressed? We contacted the bioenvironmental engineer from South Korea.
Hi, I'm Yeonjoo Kim from Korea, a bioenvironmental engineer. I'm here for the request about how the current environmental issue, which is declining insect pollinators, can be addressed. In conclusion, our team has been trying to address this problem through human technology. We have tried several times to replace insect pollination with human technology. Pollination drone is our first work. Last year, we tried to have the first pollination drone. The method is not difficult. To mimic honeybees' hairy recesses, which are called pollen baskets, we use the horse mane. If we inject the electric charge to mine with ion gel on it, it could gather the pollen. In the new prototype, we would plan to include AI, GPS, and high-resolution camera to have fine-tuning. The other version is a bubble drone. Bubble drones shoot the soft bubbles to the targeted flowers to get pollen. And to be more effective, the bubble gun should shoot the bubbles at least 5,000 in a minute. The problem is that this method is not eco-friendly. We expect to complete this method within a decade and expect to make a better world. Korea will take the lead in solving this problem as a leader in global engineered ecology. Thank you.
Thank you for explanation.
The last question is that what can we contribute to the preservation of the ecosystem? We call the head of WWF World Wide Fund for Nature to answer the question.
Hi, I'm Paul from Germany, the head of WWF. Let me tell you how we can protect bees, which is the most important but endangered pollinator. First, avoid treating your gardens with synthetics, but use organic products and natural solutions. Synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, and herbicides are greatly harmful to bees. Second, provide trees for bees. Trees are not only a great food source for bees, but essential habitats. Third, create a bee bath. All you have to do is just build a shallow bird bath with stones and pebbles. Bees are thirsty while collecting nectar, so they will come to take refreshing water in your bee bath. We will be able to protect our bees by these efforts. Thank you.
Today, we discussed how to preserve the ecosystem.
To make a better world, we need your attention to the current ecosystem and the earth.
Thank you for listening.